No.
No.
YouTube, what is going on, guys?
Believe that
Today.
fucking Nazi survived a fucking grenade to the face. What was
Alright.
shotgun in the face?
Well, we started off with Matthew. Matthew, you started us off. All right, just give me in like a sentence your impressions on the fucking Bethesda press conference. Okay.
That said it all right there.
Nothing. I can say it in one word: disappointment.
There is some
Disappointment.
disappointment, yeah.
Waste of time.
Now, don't just say it's a waste of time.
Decent. I'm gonna say decent. I don't think it was that bad.
I'm torn between not liking how little they showed and loving what they actually showed.
But see, here's the thing. You got they're like not as big as other companies are. You know? Like they're big, but not as big as a lot of other companies. Like someone like EA, you know? And plus they don't have yearly franchises that they just fucking pump out and pump out and pump out and make them garbage. They
But
actually
here's my
take their
problem
time with their games
with this entirety,
and
all
make
right?
them good.
All right, so like Steven said, you could put Wolfenstein on Xbox, then you could have put Evil Within on Sony. Here's what you do with the VR stuff. There's a PC gaming show. You put it on that. And then the Dishonored thing you just kind of announce. You can you can just announce it. Like, for real. There's legit...
Yeah, I don't understand why they did this.
I was expecting
by
so
far
much
out of-
hype, and there was legit... It was a 40-minute conference telling you to play Elder Scrolls Legends Morrowind. Play our Doom VR game, and then our Fallout VR game. Then what else was there?
And what's weird is they didn't even show like a demo off for the two big marquee games, Evil Within or Wolfenstein. You saw a little bit of gameplay, but like, if this was all they're showing, you thought you'd have gotten like a 5 to 10 minute demo for each. Like, let's show you a level. Nah, you ain't getting that.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it was just
expected
weird,
so
'cause
much
they-
more. I expected Fallout 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna announce like either what the new Todd Howard IP game was, or they had like something else of that
why
caliber.
wasn't Todd there?
Yeah, that kind of brings to Jay's point. Like, Bethesda's main all-star is Todd Howard and his team. Like, whenever they're out on stage, badassery is gonna happen, no matter what they're doing. They weren't there. It was just Pete Hines talking a little bit. Otherwise, it was like this weird pre-scripted theme park thing that was kind of going for like almost the Fallout aesthetic.
It was almost reminded me of Nintendo Direct. Something that Nintendo kind of craps out like in the middle of a week sometimes. It was kind of like that.
Yeah, like, I'm not joking when I say
Which
this.
is
Like,
weird.
Evil Within 2 and Wolfenstein look cool. But otherwise, Dishonored looks cool too.
DLC.
Dishonored's nice too. But was that absolutely necessary to hold a 40-minute conference and waste 20 or 30 of my minutes?
I feel like they were kind of like Devolver, where it's like, oh, we feel like we should be doing a conference who's got all this cool stuff to show, except Devolver canceled theirs.
They
They
did?
were smart. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
it's,
just doing, like,
it's a
a
closed
behind
doors thing
closed
now. It's not a
doors.
public conference like it was going to be.
That kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
I feel like they
But oh well.
they backed themselves in a corner because their first conference, like no one, like expectations were super low, and they had like the best conference of that show, potentially. And then the second one last year was pretty good, not as good as the first one, but pretty good. And I feel like this one, it's just like they're on this downward trend, and I don't know
Maybe
why
they should
feel
do every
obligated.
other year. Make sure.
Yeah,
they
Yeah, I
because
feel like
like I
that'd be
said,
better. Whenever they've
because they just don't have that many studios.
got big games ready, like the announcement Bethesda's going to have an E3 show can generate hype.
Yeah,
Because
it's
you know
just like
they've
I
got stuff to talk
understand, like.
about.
Yeah, because I know they have like 4 or 5 studios, and so not every studio can show a game every year. So like, yeah, why don't you just rest it until you have like 4 or 5 games, like boom, boom, you can lay out. It was just.
I do
that
like
was-
that everything they talked about is out this year.
That's
I
nice.
like that. I think that's cool.
And I've never seen a studio ever like announce two main games are coming out in the same month. Did I see that right? Evil Within's like Friday the 13th, and the New Colossus is like the
10/25.
27th of October. Both of them are in October.
Yeah.
That's really strange. With like 8 sales, because not a lot of people can buy 2 games in a month. Plus, Assassin's Creed or something else big is coming out in October, so it's a bold strategy, Cotton. It's a bold strategy.
It's a bold strategy. I don't think it's going to pay off, and I don't think this press conference paid off either. I'm really thinking EA's was better.
I actually have to agree with you, because there's actually more stuff I didn't expect Battlefront 2 to look as good as it did, and not everyone's into sports games, but I was actually somewhat intrigued by some of the story modes, at least, because I didn't expect them.
A Way Out also looked really cool.
Yeah, and A Way Out looked really fresh and original.
was a big, like, not a sleeper hit, but it's like, oh wow, this is really cool. Where was this? Like,
yeah, and with Wolfenstein, it had already kind of leaked a couple days before, and like Evil Within 2 had been leaking, so we kind of already knew like these were probably going to be here. So there really wasn't any big, oh crap. I guess Dishonored was sort of the surprise.
I thought Dishonored was a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting a Dishonored game.
So yeah, it was. I can't believe they didn't even do concept art or Todd Howard jerking off to some freaking thing he's made.
Just all over the crowd.
Yeah, like
underneath every chair is Todd Howard's jizz.
It's just a jar.
Nice. That's what we wanted.
That's a real head scratcher. I got nothing really more to say about it other than Evil Within 2 looks great. I want to see more gameplay because they barely showed gameplay for that. And then Wolfenstein, New Colossus.
It actually got me to care about Wolfenstein, so that's pretty cool.
I'm super hyped about that. I'm glad they didn't like. I could rant for a long time about how cool I think Wolfenstein is because I love that franchise. I got invested in I didn't expect to get invested in the character of B.J. Blazkowicz. Like, he was like Doom guy for me up until I played New Order, and then I'm like, oh wow, I care about this dude. I care about this chick. They have an interesting romance going on in this terrible, horrible world.
Blowjob Blazkowicz.
Yep. He's definitely getting a few, but they obviously did more than that since she's got twins on the way.
But yeah, I'm literally fathomed at why Bethesda did this. Like, I was expecting, like, Evil Within 2. I was expecting, like, Fallout New Vegas, whatever. I was like, Bethesda's bringing it all out, ladies and gentlemen. And then they literally just kind of, like, threw, like, a fucking T-ball with like no force on it.
Oh yeah, Tyler, you thought there was going to be another Fallout game. You were convinced. You must be kind of shattered with
Fallout 2 Vegas.
Yeah, I was, but I wasn't like the Fallout. I'm not even mad about, but you literally showed off 2 games everybody knew was coming.
Yeah,
it's not their fault that leaks happened.
I'm not saying that but
true.
Was that your main firepower? To get everybody, go buy Elder Scrolls Legends and Morrowind. Buy Doom FDR.
Yeah, people really were pushing ESO, and that's not a. It's been a while. To be fair, it's been like 2 years since I've played ESO. I haven't installed. I need to get around to it. I've been playing other games, but from what I played back then, let ESO die, please. Make new Elder Scrolls. Make good Elder Scrolls.
And then Fallout VR we knew coming. You could have 100% shown that as the fucking PC gaming conference. You would have 1,000% been.
Unless they said like this is gonna come to Scorpio, but Microsoft didn't talk about VR, so they obviously couldn't say that.
And then Doom FVR, I legit think that will be a $20 title. That's like, there you go. You can have it. It's more of an experience than anything. And then just why? There was no point to it for me. And then let's talk about how they're making mods that you have to somewhat pay for. What the fuck?
Oh god, that's so stupid. Steam did that. It was up for a day. Steam rioted. Like, there were literally like people just straight up abusing the system and just saying how terrible it was and everything else. It's not even how much that's going to fail. And that's sad. They should know better.
I just think it's kind of sad. Like they're still pushing. Skyrim's like a 10-year-old game at this point, and then Fallout's 2 years old, and they're like, it's not even relevant to our conversations. I don't know why they keep trying to push like the mods. The mods, like, it's done. Like those games came out, they were good.
Yeah,
Like it's time to
But
move
mods are
on.
a big deal.
and I get
Well,
like
they sell
Skyrim
all
on
those games.
Switch. I expected that in some way, shape, or form. I get that. And then they showed off like Amiibo support. I get that. You could have put that at Nintendo's press conference. I imagine they would be so
Yeah.
happy to have you.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see it again. We'll probably see it again.
Yeah.
God, I hope we don't see it again.
They're
Oh,
like,
and
hey
again.
guys, did you miss Bethesda's? Check it out. Link is in Skyrim.
Link is in the description.
Hey, but you know what? I've heard that Nintendo's conference is between 25 and 30 minutes, so they trying to just be as... They like, you know what, Bethesda? You want to be 40? We gonna be 30. Deal with it.
Oh,
You want to be the shortest press
Bethesda,
conference,
shortest
Bethesda?
Nintendo, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
no. they just like open it 1 minute. We making some games this year. End of the press conference.
Metroid.
Yeah, here's a logo of a game like Metroid Prime. Federation Force 2.
The best thing ever. Like it's literally just a 1 minute like freaking picture of a freaking list of games that are coming out this year.
Awesome.
It's just like on a sticky note, like on a desk.
And does Reggie
And then
come
that's
out,
the entire
play
stream.
the
It's only up for
games?
1 minute.
Yeah,
No,
I
Reggie
can't
doesn't
play
even
the
come
games
out.
until they release the games.
But
Reggie's not. gonna
UB
come
has a
out.
chance to
Reggie-
take it from
he done.
Bethesda.
Yeah, Ubisoft is now guaranteed probably not the worst conference.
And right now, potentially, it looks like Sony's going to win again.
That's my boy Tyler coming in strong.
It,
He's just speaking the truth here.
What
like,
if Sony has like the worst press conference you've ever seen, though?
What if,
I'm
what
not
if
gonna talk
Sony's
to y'all
is
for a
even
week.
shorter?
But what if it does?
Sony's going to have Borderlands 3. I don't give a shit if they win.
It's a done deal.
It's not
baby.
gonna have Borderlands.
Dude, they have
3.
more. We don't know. It could be at the PC gaming show.
Randy
Rules could be the one to tell us that it's
Randy
happening.
Pitchford said he was getting hyped for the Sony conference.
Hell, Randy Pitchford's a sellout. He'll get hyped for anything that gives him money.
Colonial Marines 2 confirmed, baby.
Or
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
anyway,
Nuke
we're getting
'em
off
forever
topic. Go
and
ahead,
ever.
everybody. Steven, give me your Bethesda
Guys,
conference.
We're off topic because this conference sucked. We don't even want to talk
Yeah,
about it
this
anymore.
conference.
Just
is
give me
off
your
topic.
final
Like, this
verdict
is-
on it. That's all I need so I can end
Okay.
it.
Okay, it's a 4 out of 10. Each of the cool games got a 2 points. And they lost 6 points because the other 30 minutes sucked. 4 out of 10.
I give 5 out of 10. I agree with Steven's scoring, but they get an extra point because they didn't kill BJ Blazkowicz.
Fair enough.
Jeff. Okay.
He's living that paladin's life.
Okay.
It's so
you
bad.
gotta
he
play
can't even get a
Paladins.
score.
It
He's
was
like
it was like
deciding what
a
to score.
6 out of 10.
Oh my god, that's
No,
fucking
wait,
on
no.
abortion to review systems.
What?
Wow.
How?
Okay, so
It was a
Tyler, you
6
have
out
to
of
give it a
10.
7.
They
because
only
review's
had
been
2
going up.
games.
I was a 4, Colton's a 5.
That
Hey,
game legit.
so
I'm
Ty-
giving it a 3. You get a.
Tyler's 7.
You get a.
Tyler's
Th-
a 7 confirmed.
no, that shit. You get Dishonored gets a star. Fucking Wolfenstein gets a star and Evil Within gets a star, but that shit gets a 3. That was just fucking annoyance. That conference
Oh,
sucked.
what about the angry rant incoming.
What was the point of it?
There was no point.
E3 is supposed to be the
Todd-
most
Todd-
special
Todd
time of
did it
my
as a
year,
joke.
and this really
It's
brought it
all a
down.
massive alternate reality game hinting to his next title.
I feel no. Here's what I legit feel like. I feel like Todd Howard was in Austin and he was on a plane to LA, but like the plane got like hijacked by terrorists and they somehow tracked it in time and then he's now flying to LA, but they're like, we can't get him there in time, and they're like, cut the show, cut the show, cut the show.
What? That was the most convoluted explanation for Todd Howard's absence I've ever heard.
Because
He just said he was working on the next Elder Scrolls or whatever he's doing.
He's working on Starbase or whatever the fuck it was called.
Starbase.
That was
Starbase,
supposed
whatever
to.
the fuck
know
it's
the new
called
IP.
is the best.
That
I
was
like
legit
Starbase.
supposed to be the title for the next game. But anyway, fucking this Matthew, do you want to give this a verdict?
Matthew, come on.
His verdict is just a
What?
bunch of different Z's in upper and lowercase.
Sure.
I'm gonna need you to
Fucking
get some
assholes.
emotion up here, Matthew.
I'm gonna-
The one emotion for me. Emotion for me considers murder.
Oh
Damn.
my!
Alright.
Remember when he killed those people on the Riverwalk?
I'm still not convinced it wasn't you.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Bethesda, you suck.
Wow.
You just ruined my dreams.
Yeah, just
Don't let Tyler's dreams be dreams, Bethesda. That's all he has.
yesterday you said tomorrow.